Hey guys, Bart from TST Industries here. Welcome to TST Garage. In this episode, we have a beautiful Suzuki GSX-8S in the shop with us. We have replaced the OEM signal lamps with our TST Industries units. These are LED type signals. They draw a much different current rate than the OEM signals, and they present with a hyperflash situation like you see here. Many aftermarket signals on the market will produce the same effect, and if they happen to be sequential, meaning they turn on individual LEDs from the inboard to the outboard, like we have the Quadrix lamps on the rear, you will not even complete the light sequence within each blink. So, what do we do about that? Here at TST Industries, we produce a drop-in replacement relay that will correct that, and moreover, it will enable you to set your flash rate if you're not happy with the 85 cycle per minute flash rate that we ship these with. 85 cycles per minute is the rate that manufacturers set on their signaling systems. So we provide you with an 85 cycle per minute adjusted signal relay ready to drop in. If you decide you want to change that, there is the little adjuster here. You turn it clockwise, counterclockwise, it'll change the rate for you. I will demonstrate that in our installation flow in just a moment. The installation of this unit is very simple. You unplug the OEM unit, you plug this back in, voila, good to go. Now, the kicker is we have to get to the flasher relay on this bike that is contained under the tank here on the right side of the bike. This is actually really simple. Suzuki has done a great job designing this motorcycle with service in mind. Just a couple screws come off, couple clips come off, and this thing is stripped down to where we can find the relay and plug our new one in. All right, let's get going with the installation. First step will consist of seat removal. We will be removing both seats. Driver's seat uses a 5mm Allen to remove the single fastener in the rear. Once that's out, it's ready to go. We move over to the front of the bike. There are two push fasteners here. Press the center in to unlock them. Take this center black panel, push it forward till those two fasteners clear out. Now we will use a 5mm Allen to remove this black fastener up here and this silver fastener here. Then we are going to switch to a 4mm Allen. Remove this fastener from this location. The next fastener we will be working with is this push fastener here. You need a small flathead screwdriver. Use that flathead to pop the head up on this fastener. And then it just comes out. So this is the locked position. Pry this head up, unlock it, and then withdraw it, and that'll free this entire panel assembly. Now this panel set is ready to come off. In this area we do have a set of mushroom head fasteners. They're double stick and they fasten into each other, so we need to get our hand around the tip of this fairing and pull up. And now this will hinge about 2 tabs here, so we just need to carefully withdraw the panel from the tabs. There are windows here in this fairing set that interface with these rubber tabs on your radiator. That comes off. Here's the mushroom head that I mentioned. Once this is off, we go to the other side of the bike and we repeat the procedure there. Now with both panel sets off the bike, we have access to this 10mm bolt. I'm gonna grab a 10mm socket and remove that bolt. Now the tank is ready to come up. It will hinge about this point here in the aft section. This is why I took out the rider seat. That way we're able to bring this back. I'm gonna use an Allen key here, my Allen T handle, as a kickstand. Now the tank comes up and we have access to our flasher relay right in here. It is contained within a wiring boot, and it's suspended on this tab back here via a little rubber keeper. We just slip it up and off, and then we'll need to gain access within this boot. We'll slip that boot down as far as it'll go away from the relay. That exposes our connector. This is the connector here. If we press down on the center tab of the connector, that unlocks the relay and allows it to come out. Now, I will grab this rubber keeper and scavenge it so that we can replace it on our TST Industries relay, like so. Now at this point, we just connect this guy in. It's got the same exact connector with the same locking mechanism, making sure that it locks in. It's a little bit easier to see if it's locked in or not because ours is red. Now I would slip the boot over our relay, suspend it back on there, and then perform the reinstallation of all the components in the reverse order of disassembly. I will, however, show you guys how to make the adjustment on this relay real quick before we move any further. Using a flathead screwdriver, I will pry away on the gray cap, separate it from the red cap, remove the circuit board. The circuit board does have a lot of contacts on it. We do not want to power this unit up and then ground it out to something that will definitely blow it up. Checking the orientation of these two conductors that go into the plug portion. If you plug it in backwards, it's misaligned. If it's correct, it's lined up. Now we will get this back into the connector here in the bike. It's sort of a tight fit, so it's cumbersome in here. So with our relay connected here with the cap missing, we are going to power up the bike, turn on one of the signals that we can actually see, grab a little Phillips head screwdriver. We will turn the adjuster clockwise to the end of the range, and now notice we have gone much slower. This relay does take a little bit of time to catch up to the setting that you're putting in, so don't expect it to react right away. Give it about 5 seconds. And then we go counterclockwise to the other end of the range. You'll notice it flashes much faster. Now you know the range. So at this point, you figure out where the setting is that you like. Again, give it a little bit of time to catch up to your setting. And I'm gonna set it right here. This looks pleasing to me. All right. Power down the bike, replace the cap. Now within the cap, there is a channel that contains the circuit board, so make sure you get the circuit board into that channel. A nice snap noise will give you confirmation that this thing is closed. Now I'm gonna get my boot, stretch it around this relay. The OEM relay is a little bit smaller in size, so this will require a little bit of stretching. Now, the rubber keeper is the suspension component that fits onto the tab here. Once you replace that, that's it here underneath. The rest of the steps will be the reverse order of disassembly. All right, that's pretty much it, you guys. Let's power the bike up one more time. Take a look at the end result. We have proper flash rate, zero sweat broken, very nice, easy installation. If you agree with me, check out tstindustries.com. We have this relay ready for you, ready to drop in your cart, check out, and get it sent to your location. We also have a whole host of other parts for this bike and other bikes you may have in your garage. So, thanks for watching. Drop me a comment. I'd like to hear from you. Ride safe. See you later.